Okay, this is homework for Monday, March 11th. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a good spring break. You're doing page 87, number 3 to 4 in your functions book. You should have already tried to complete the homework and you're here to check your answers. So number 3 is based on the information below. Which hot water heater will use up the available hot water first? So we have hot water heater A, B, and C. Now, A just gives us a situation where they started with 50 gallons, but they lose a 1.5 gallon per minute. So just from this, you should be able to make the equation. It is Y equals, they lose 1.5 gallon per minute, but they started with 50. Okay, a lot of you are still trying to figure out how to write equations from situations, but anytime it says per minute or a minute or per hour, that's always your slope, and then whatever they start with is your y-intercept. Okay, now let's look at B. I'm going to put in my carets. From 30 to 27.5, you're losing 2.5. And then here you're losing 2.5 again. And on the x, it's going up by 2's. So I have to do negative 2.5 divided by 2 is 1.25. And here's my y-intercept, and when x is 0, y is 30. So the equation is y equals negative, that's a negative right here, negative 1.25, let me fix that. This is a negative 1.25x plus 30. Okay, now for water heater C, I have to find 2 points that goes through intersection lines. This one not really, no, this one does. Put a dot there. And then no, and I'm going to have to use my y-intercept. Okay, so it goes over and up. Now you got to be careful what these are counting by. For my run, each gap is 1, which means my run is 1, 2, 3. And now for my rise, each small gap is 1, but the big gap is 2. So I'm going to count the small gaps. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have to do 4 divided by 3, which gives me 1.3. And I have to realize that my slope is going down, which makes this a negative 1.3. Okay, so my equation is y equals negative 1.3x plus, if this was at 24, that means this is 25. Okay, now it says which one will use up the hot water first. So I'm going to look at the slopes. Which one has the largest slope, losing the water the most per minute? So water heater A is losing 1.5 gallons per minute, losing 1.25 gallons per minute, and losing 1.3 gallons per minute. So water heater A is losing the most water per minute, which means they would use up all of the water first. So I'm going to put like a star next to water heater A. Okay. So for each one of these, I should see the correct equation, and on the graph and the table, I should see the work to get the equation. Okay, 4, put the cars in order from fastest to slowest. So we're working with time in hours and miles traveled. So car A already gives us the equation, and what I want you to do is label it. So my x is hours. That's how many hours they've driven. My 35 is miles per hour. They drive 35 miles per hour. And the y is total time, or total miles. Total miles. Okay. Now car B, the Andersons completed the 24-mile trip to Salt Lake City in 30 minutes. Okay, so if I think about that, they went 24 miles in 30 minutes. That means they're only driving about like 1 point something mile per minute. And to show the math for that, I need to do 30 divided by 24. So 30 divided by 24 gives me 1.25. But this is miles per minute. And I want to know hours, because right now our situation is dealing with hours. Okay, so if they're doing 1.25 miles per minute, in order to figure out how many hours or how many miles per hour they're doing, I'm going to do 1.25 times 60, because there's 60 minutes in an hour. And that gives me 75 miles per hour. So their equation is y equals 75x. They are moving slow. Okay. Or sorry, they're moving fast. Alright, now car C, I'm going to get the equation by putting in my carets. From 18 to 90 is going up 72. From 90 to 144 is going up 54. From 0.5 to 2.5 is going up 2. From 2.5 to 4 is going up 1.5. Now I have to divide change in y divided by change in x. 72 divided by 2 is 36. 54 divided by 1.5 is 36. So their equation is y equals 36x. Okay, now for car D, I need to find my slope by putting in my slope triangle. Let me change colors here. Let's see, this point goes through perfectly, and so does this one. So I create my slope triangle. My run is 1, my rise is 10, 20, 30. So 30 divided by 1 equals 30. So their equation is y equals 30x. Okay, now the original question was to list them in order from fastest to slowest. So I'm going to put fastest down here and slowest here. So my fastest, the car moving the fastest, doing more miles per hour, would be car B, because they are doing 75 miles per hour. So car B is the fastest. And then after that would go, let's see, I have 25, 26, and 30. Sorry, 35, 36, and 30. So 36 would be the next one, car C. And then car A, and then car D. Okay, so I want to make sure that you have all of the work. I'm still seeing people who are saying they're watching the videos, but they have the wrong answers, and they don't have work. So I should see your division and your multiplying for car B. I should see labeling. I should see your carets and your work for C, and your slope triangle, and your dividing for car D, and then your list from fastest to slowest. Alright, I will see you tomorrow.